Before this video starts, I just want to let you know I make music, and you can check it out on another YouTube channel. It'll be in the description. I go by the name Caprine. If it interests you at all, check it out. What is up, guys? It's the old fart nugget back at it again for another Dead by Daylight video. I hate this game. I hate it! Now, before I lose my shit, not even 20 seconds into the video, I gotta address something. A lot of people in my comment section don't like the fact that I use the R word. Usually, I don't cave in to sensitive people, but, unfortunately for me, I was put in one of the Jigsaw Killer's deadly games. Yes, this thing will rip my fucking face open, so I can't say the R word. I'm sorry, my hands are tied. And if you've read the title, you know it's gonna be very, very hard for me to avoid saying that word. We're gonna be talking about the top 10 most bullshit perks in Dead by Daylight. That's right, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes real quick. We're gonna get ASMR, atmospheric, okay? Imagine you're playing a killer match. Don't panic, you're doing good. But then all of a sudden, it all falls apart, and it's all because one of the 4 players brought some bullshit perk that you can't counter. You should be able to go back to a time you're playing the game and this happened, because it's pretty fucking common, especially nowadays. With all that fucking nonsense out of the way, let's just get right into this list. I don't want to even do this anyway, man. I'm just gonna spoil it right off the bat. These are all gonna be survivor perks. I don't really think the killers have anything that bullshit anymore. Like, some would say no one escapes death, but I mean, let's be real. That's more like a beginner's trap, right? I don't really think it's on the level as these perks I'm about to discuss. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Number 10 is Lucky Break. Let me tell you, this perk I have a personal gripe against, okay? What do you mean I hit you, and for like a minute straight, you don't leave any blood or scratch marks? That's nonsense, man. Now, this is where some people might come in and go, oh, well, just start listening for them, bro. Just use your ears. Yeah, well, guess what? My hearing's not so good. Fuck you. Now, you know me. I don't bitch about shit unless I have a plan to fix it myself. They call me Fix It Felix, Bod the Builder. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. How do you fix this shit? Well, I think just make it so it just hides your scratch marks or blood trails, not both. I mean, there really shouldn't be a perk to just completely flee the killer like that. It's nonsense. However, I'm not gonna really say this perk is that overpowered. I gave it number 10 because it's really the least of my worries. You know, it's just a personal gripe I have. Now, we'll get into the next one. This is when they start getting to be some real bullshit. Number 9 is Flip Flop. Look at that beautiful picture of Bruce Campbell's face. How could it be the label for such a diabolical fucking perk? Now, the thing about this perk kind of starts a common theme among this list. It's not necessarily what it was designed to do. It's what it's used for. I'm gonna call this getting raped by a perk. Now, if you don't like my terminology, I'm sorry. But that's the best way I can put it. Flip-flop makes it so while you're recovering when you're downed and the killer picks you up, it takes half your recovery and turns it into the wiggle meter where you can wiggle out of the killer's grasp. So, in layman's terms, the longer you're left on the ground, the quicker you'll wiggle out when the killer picks you up. Now, this doesn't sound like a terrible idea. I'll just don't leave them on the ground. Problem: people will use this and go to areas without hooks, or they'll break your hooks. They basically force you to fuck yourself. That's what I mean getting raped by the perk. You can't say no. No means no, man. Honestly, this one's only so high up because people don't use it that much. What's my fix for it? I mean, it's kind of hard saying. For a lot of these perks, I think they're just bad from an idea standpoint. They're not gonna work in a game like Dead by Daylight where everybody abuses everything and tries to push it to its maximum competitive potential. It's like playing fucking Monopoly with that one guy nobody likes to play board games with. It's never gonna be fun. So I think they should just scrap it and give it a new idea altogether. I mean, we have a bunch of shitty perks in the game already. I'd rather have another shitty perk that no one uses than a bullshit one that, if people use it, it becomes a problem. Number 8 is Off the Record. Once again, this isn't a perk that's really that bad in concept. It's just, this perk is used by a bunch of fucking weasels, okay, man? Basically, you get invincibility off the hook when you get unhooked, so the killer can't just get you instantly after they got you before. You know, it's supposed to protect you from getting cheesed. Now, this perk makes the invincibility last 40 seconds. The problem? People will run in your face and take hits for their teammates using this. It's fucking stupid. This one's gonna probably be the quickest one, because what's my solution for this? Just get rid of collision for people who have invincibility. Make it so they can't block you. And that goes for even just the in-game invincibility off the hook. I think it's like 15 seconds. They shouldn't be able to block you. If it's supposed to be defensive, let it be defensive, and don't let it be used offensively. That's it. Very simple. Off the record, fuck that shit. Number 7 is Windows of Opportunity. Now, if you look up what this perk looks like, I'll throw up a picture on screen right now, in fact. It looks like something off of a fucking hacking website. It just shows you where everything is. All the windows, all the palettes. You know, God forbid you have to learn where shit is in this resource management game of Survivor, you know? Back when this perk came out, it went on cooldown every time you dropped the pallet, and that's my fix right there. Just add that back to it. I just want to talk about this perk for how ridiculous it is, though, for a second, okay? The fix is simple. It's just, how did we let this fly? Could you imagine a perk that lets you see where all the survivors are, or something like that? I can't even come up with the killer equivalent. There is a killer equivalent, kind of. There's a perk that shows you all the pallets and windows and shit for killer, but it doesn't matter because you're not the one leading the chase. The survivor's deciding where you go. So you show the survivor where every resource is on the map, they're just gonna run into it. It doesn't seem like it's that overpowered, but it just makes the game play itself, and believe me, we do not need more of that. That is just what this game is nowadays. This game plays itself, and I think this perk is a big part of that. Honestly, if you use this perk all the time, like I'm talking like it's tattooed on your ass cheek, it never comes off your build. I want you to try to play without it for a little bit. You'll be like Velma without her fucking glasses. You'll be on the floor like, oh, my Windows of Opportunity, I need it. Stop being a little bitch and just learn where everything is the normal way. Or you could just keep using it. I recommend you do. It makes everything a lot easier. Number 6 is going to be a little bit different because it's actually 3 perks, because I think the problem with them is the synergy, not the perks in general. The 3 perks in question are We're Gonna Live Forever, Soul Guard, and Made for This. I think all of these perks are okay on their own. They're not really a huge deal. The problem is when they're combined, oh dear God, does it create a shitstorm. See, We're Gonna Live Forever makes you pick people up faster, and they get invincibility for 10 seconds, right? The person you rescue gets invincibility. Soul Guard gives you free recovery if you're cursed by a killer's hex totem, and you get invincibility for 8 seconds, okay? So that's already 2 things you could easily mix up for each other if you weren't there when the survivor got picked up, but if you run into them shortly after, right? Then, there's Made for This. This is where it gets really bullshit, okay? This makes it so you get 10 seconds of invincibility off of any heal, so you can heal any way. Heal someone from injured and to healthy, or from down to injured. You get 10 seconds of invincibility. So if you're putting all those together, that means you can pick someone up, they can be invincible, and you can be invincible. What the fuck is the killer supposed to do, man? They're just taking bullshit iframes left and right. Now, I think you really just gotta nerf one of these, and I think it should be Made for This. I don't mind the idea of a perk that punishes the killer a little bit for leaving people on the ground, because it's not fucking fun to be left on the ground. I get some situations you have to be, but for the most part, I don't think it's a bad idea to make a perk like that. I just don't see any reason why the person picking the slug or the downed survivor up should be rewarded with invincibility too. That's just a lose-lose scenario. So I'd say nerf Made for This, and the combo's probably okay. Maybe I'm overlooking something. Soul Guard's just there for extra points. Fuck that shit. You telling me I'm using Hex Ruin or some other Hex perk and now you get to pick yourself up forever and you get invincibility? Come on. Come on. Number 5 is Decisive Strike, or after they lost the Halloween license, it got renamed to Will to Live. It doesn't matter what it's called. Woo! I hate this fucking perk. This shit drives me up the goddamn wall, I tell you that much. If you don't know how this perk works, you're very, very lucky. I want to live in your world for like a minute or two. Just want to wear your shoes. But I'll explain it to you. When you get hooked, and then you get taken off the hook, you have 60 seconds. As long as you don't touch a generator or do anything that progresses the game, I guess you could say, you are basically invincible. If the killer, I don't mean you get taken an extra hit. I mean, if the killer grabs you, there's no animation for it because the developers suck and they're lazy. But you like stab them and they let you go. Now that sounds like an anti-tunneling perk, right? Oh, just don't tunnel. Well, guess what? Same with Off the Record, these fucking weasels will run in and try to use it. Someone will run up to you and let you down them, and then they'll just lay on the ground. They'll be like, yeah, come pick me up. Come pick me up, bitch. They'll thug you out. I'm not kidding. If you play Killer nowadays, you know what I'm talking about. Hell, if you played Killer for the last 5 years or so. You know what I'm talking about. Another thing is this perk just punishes you for being efficient. If you catch a survivor, and then catch another survivor, and then catch that first one you got, you'll get stabbed as if you were targeting just one survivor the whole time. That's stupid. I was just playing well and I'm getting punished for it? Who came up with this shit? Behavior Interactive? Oh, of course, it was them. They're the developers of this game. They're fucking stupid. Honestly, my solution is add more restrictions to it. You shouldn't be able to go for a flashlight save and then I go for you instead after you land it successfully, and then I pick you up and then you stab me. I wasn't fucking tunneling. You were literally trying to stop me from getting another person. Like, I don't know. Also make it so if you hook someone else, it disables. I'm not fucking tunneling if I hooked somebody else. I mean, it's simple as that. Let's get into the next one before I pop a fucking blood vessel. Number 4 is Deliverance. No, not the movie where a guy squeals like a piggy. If you know, you know. Deliverance is a perk that makes it so if you unhook another survivor, you can take yourself off the hook. Oh, but you'll be injured for a minute and you can't heal. Yeah, bullshit. This perk is fucking nonsense, man. I've hated it since it came into the game. I've been too silent. No one's been hearing my fucking cries for help. And I tell you what, I'm seeing people flip up on it now. They're switching up, okay? Everybody is saying this perk is bullshit nowadays, and it feels good. Now, what's my fix for it? Honestly, I'd say just make it disabled during the endgame. That's my biggest gripe with it. Now that you have 15 seconds of invincibility, and you can use this perk to free yourself from the hook, the killer's pretty much just fucked at the endgame when the gates are open. I mean, you're faster for 15 seconds, you're invincible, and you can choose when you get off the hook, so you can wait till the killer looks away. Like, I don't know. I guess you could also make it harder to activate. Getting one unhook really isn't that hard. I mean, it's just luck of the draw whether you're caught first or not. Yeah, that's it, honestly. I mean, it's really broken, but I just don't have that much to say. Number 3 is Resurgence. I'm sorry, Jill Valentine from Resident Evil, but this is just peak stoner game design. Like, dude, what if you got off the hook and you were 75% healed? Yeah, how about what if fucking not, you idiot? I mean, what do you want me to say, man? You get off the hook and you're almost entirely healed. This shit is stupid. This is supposed to be a horror game. What healed you? The fucking tetanus? It doesn't make any sense, man. I don't fucking get it. This is gonna be another quick and simple fix. Make it give you, I don't know, maybe like a quarter of your healing back when you got unhooked. Not 75%. Christ, man. Put down the chronic fucking nugs of homegrown hash, dude. Ugh, number 2. Conviction. Now let me tell you something. I have never watched The Walking Dead before, but thanks to this perk being in this game, every time I see something related to it now, it makes me want to just... As long as you heal someone, you can pick yourself up within 8 seconds of hitting the ground. Ridiculous, bro. What the fuck were they thinking? Now, how do I suggest we fix this? I don't even know, man. It's so fucked, I don't even have a suggestion. Honestly, my best suggestion is just get rid of it. Just delete it. Go back to the drawing board. Come up with something new. The word conviction can apply to, like, anything Dead by Daylight related. So, just come up with a new concept altogether. Fuck this and fuck everyone who made it. Oh, I guess I need to address the fact that it downs you after 30 seconds. But that doesn't matter. That's more than enough time to pick up a game that a killer already won. Imagine you win the game, and then the survivor just suddenly gets up, and then you have to win it all over again. Oh wait, you don't have to imagine if you play Dead by Daylight as killer nowadays. It happens all the fucking time. We don't need more perks that do this. And this is a newer perk. This shit was added like a year ago. This is still the design philosophy these fucking idiots have. Number 1, the devil himself. Hide your kids. Protect your wife. He's coming. You're next. You're next. Get out of there. It's shoulder the burden. Everybody knows this perk is fucking bullshit, man. So to kill a survivor in Dead by Daylight, unless somebody leaves him on the hook like an idiot, you have to hook him 3 times. This perk allows you to take that shit from a survivor. Take their lives, their hook states. Yeah, just the idea is stupid, okay? That is insanely broken. Imagine you're about to have someone dead. They're on their second hook. Hook them one more time. This could really buy you the whole match. Oh, someone has shoulder the burden, so now you're fucked. It's stupid. Now, what's the trade-off? What's the risk? It's called shoulder the burden, after all. Well, they have to carry it. You might be thinking, well, then go for the person that took the hook state off their teammate, right? What if that survivor's fucking cracked at the game? What if they have a bunch of chase perks that are bullshit? What if they have a bunch of nutty setups? I mean, just the idea you're able to rob the killer of their hook states in general, I think is a terrible idea. The other downside is it leaves you one shot exposed for 40 seconds, not even a minute. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Now, how would I fix this perk? I would say get rid of it, but if you really want to have the ability to trade hook states with your teammates in the game, I would say make it so it permanently injures you. Yeah, make it an actual risk. Look, you can say skill issue all you want. Part of playing killer is understanding that there's survivors that'll waste your time to try to chase them. You gotta go for the weak links. That's how the game is played. And being able to completely nullify all the pressure you put on the weak links is just ridiculous, especially with little to no downside. I mean, there's not much more I can say. The whole concept of the perk is borderline fucking cheating. With that being said, I think it's time to get into the outro. I honestly don't care about this game enough anymore to make a big rant about a perk. Well, it seems we're at the end of the video, and hey, I won Jigsaw's game. I didn't say the R word even once. I'm feeling kind of refreshed. I feel like a better person, in fact. I think I should treat myself. I want to listen to some music, don't you? I'm gonna put on the Black Eyed Peas. Man, I love the Black Eyed Peas. Take it away, Will.i.am.